Yo, what's up? What up? What up? What's going on? This is your boy Big Miz from the zoo, and I'm back with another story. This situation right here that I'm going to be speaking about is about a faction, a gang that's in the Georgia Department of Corrections that I usually don't speak about a lot. You know what I'm saying? I don't speak about this faction of gang a lot, you know what I'm saying, for different reasons, a couple different reasons or whatever, but I was thinking about a situation when I saw the G's, the GDs go crazy, you know what I'm saying, over a situation, and I kind of think that it was handed to them that they had to make this decision to act a fool about like handling the situation in a whole. I mean, we was in Valdosta State Prison, level 5 camp, and in the dorm at this time, they was playing a lot of Georgia Skin. And some people in different platforms have probably already spoken about Georgia Skin, or whatever like that. But when I was there, everybody would be around this table when they playing Georgia Skin. The kitty man be sitting by his door while they be running the food over to him or whatever, getting all these chips. They breaking these chips down, have stacks of chips, buku chips in their hand, and there's a lot of money going around. And on this weekend, it seemed like it was like 10 people playing, surrounding this table, and like 20 spectators just standing around, and they're loud as I don't know what. I was in my cell, you know what I'm saying, listening to some music, because I had just got my CL20s bumping and rigged up, sitting in the window and everything. And I had that thing knocking, and I was listening to Saigon at the time, you know what I'm saying? Because Saigon little mixtape had just dropped, and I got it sent in. So I'm on my up top shit. I'm in the room listening to the music. Not in my head, but I hear cats yelling outside. And I noticed this one voice, because it was kind of irritating. This dude was mad loud, and he had a squeaky voice, and it was this older cat. You know what I'm saying? An OG that was actually throwing up the big C's. He was a Crip. You know what I'm saying? And I hear him, and it automatically had me thinking like, yo, they said that he been down for like 17 years and all that already. And I probably was in for like 2 years, so he probably had like 15 on me at the time. And I was like, yo, why is he the loudest cat in the dorm right now? What is going on? So I didn't open the door, because I tried to look out my flat. I couldn't see nothing. I opened the door, I looked down, and I guess he was mad that he was losing so much money at the skin table. He's sitting here with baby chips in his hand, talking crazy as I don't know what. And then I heard him saying that he had a radio, a boom box. And I know a lot of cats that was there way before I did, like some of these older dudes, had these big boom boxes with this one speaker on the side, and it'd be loud. It'd be cranking the whole room up, like it'd be knocking, especially with a good radio station. If you can tap in to a good radio station from, you know what I'm saying, your camp that you was at. And he talking about he'll put that up. He's going back and forth with a couple GDs, I guess that's in his pocket. And they was like, look, don't play, because we want that. You know what I'm saying? We want that. He's like, yo, hell yeah. Like, we can play some station they was saying that was around Valdosta. Like, we can probably get such and such station, whatever like that. He's like, hell yeah. He's like, yo, don't play, cuz. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't that deep in here. Like, they was playing saying, you ain't that deep in here, but basically forewarning that man, like, yo, don't play and be air betting with this radio, you know what I'm saying? Because that radio was very precious inside the chain gang at the time. Like, cats really wanted that, you know what I'm saying? You can stay in your cell a lot with that loud, good music, working out, everything, or just vibing. You know what I'm saying? Late nights would be lit. You know what I'm saying? So he like, look, he gonna bet it up. He done went to the kitty man, getting chips and all that. Like, I wonder why he didn't go to a cell already and go grab the radio, bring it down there, try to price it out. You know what I'm saying? Because I would figure, like, that's the right way to go. But he steady being all loud and all that. Then he went over to the rail. He talking to the kitty man for a minute. You can see, like, he in disagreement. So when I'm walking down the steps, I'm looking, and he doing all this. The kitty man, like, dude jump over the rail. He talking to the dude. He come out. He got a boom, Big Mac stack. You know what I'm saying? Of these damn chips, ripped up, like playing cards or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I guess they tally that up as money. And he's sitting there going, man, in probably like a half an hour, that boy was back to a McDouble. You know what I'm saying? That he done got down to some flatbread. He's low. You know what I'm saying? And he looking real crazy. He done stepped off. He still had a couple chips in his hand, maybe like 7 chips. And I think that's nothing. You know what I'm saying? He done stepped off, and they still playing. Now they calling him. You know what I'm saying? We gonna say his name was Blue. They called him like, yo, Blue, you might as well come on down with that boom box, bro. Come on down with that boom box, gang. Come on. And he's not coming out the cell. He not saying nothing or nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm down there on the big floor, and I'm looking up there because they're drawing my attention to be looking up there when they yelling up there. And I'm like, man, these things is crazy. Now, I go towards my cell. I'm getting myself together because it's almost about time to go pray. You know what I'm saying? So I'm getting myself together. And I hear a lot of yelling, a lot of arguing going on. And then when I come out the cell and I'm coming up to the big floor to meet the brothers, there's some brothers already on the big floor, but they like standing to the side holding their towels and their prayer rolls over their shoulder. They looking up. And Blue is standing up there in the doorway. He's a short, stocky, you know what I'm saying, old head with a bald head, stay with a shiny bald head. He's built, you know what I'm saying, but he's older. He's like 50, you know what I'm saying? But he's big, mad tattoos, you know what I'm saying? A big hand with a C getting thrown up on his chest and all that. He's standing there, and this dude is in the doorway with something that looked like an axe. You know what I'm saying? He's standing there with that, talking about, man, y'all ain't getting nothing, man. He was like, I'll be a fool. I'll be going out bad as hell if I let any of y'all little young niggas come and take anything from me. You ain't getting no boom box, nigga. Come get my life, nigga. You ain't getting no boom box. Like, y'all got me fucked up in here, man. Man, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? The first nigga that come in the room is the first nigga that's going to die. You know what I'm saying? This is how he's kicking it. Now, the Jesus looking like, yo, we played fair with this dude. You know what I'm saying? We kept it fair with this dude, and this is how he gonna kick it. You know what I'm saying? So the young boys that he owned, they yelling up there like, yo, come down here on the big floor, bro. Come down here. Tell me what you talking about. Come down here, bro. He like, I ain't coming nowhere, man. Y'all come get this shit. You know what I'm saying? I think y'all niggas is cheating anyway. Young boys. Like, I ain't gonna let y'all beat me and shit. You know what I'm saying? This is how he's kicking it. And then they're mad. They're yelling. And then one of their OGs, one of the GD OGs, they come out the cell. And he paying attention to what's going on. He's sitting there brushing his teeth. And he looking. And he looking up at Blue. He started laughing. He called the young boys like, yo, come here, bro. He was like, come here, bro. He was like, oh, boss, come here. Like, so he telling them, and they listen to him. They jump over the rail, they go into the cell, and then like a couple minutes later, they calling the rest of the G's that was in there, and like probably like 12 of them go piling off in that cell. 10 minutes later, these cats come out. They go right back to playing. And once Blue come, he stick his head out his door again, and he start popping again. And like, yo, don't worry about it, bro. We just ain't messing with you. Don't worry about it. We just ain't messing with you, bro, for real. We ain't messing with you. Go ahead, OG. Go ahead, OG. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. So now the situation, and what I thought, because they rocked me to sleep with it too, I thought that they was done with it, that they OGs done told them like, yo, don't even deal with him, or me and him was cool back in the day. I don't know what he had told them, but they had a whole plan for Blue, whole plan for him. You know what I'm saying? Like, they waited a while till he done calmed down. He's in his cell, walking back and forth in the cell. He's not coming back, touching those steps. He ain't going down there, nothing. And they waited. They waited until lunchtime. No, it was like, they did a big yard or a small yard at the time around lunchtime, because it was the weekend. And we wasn't getting no food on the weekend. And they called them out. And the officer, she done went down to the gate, and she's talking to an officer at the gate on the small yard, and everybody on there except for them G's. They all piled into a cell, bro. These dudes went and got their artillery right. I'm talking about, I saw them with broken broomsticks. I don't know how they got a pipe. Don't know how they got that. Had a pipe. You know what I'm saying? One of them had a belt with the double lock thingy. You know what I'm saying? He had that. You know what I'm saying? And two of them had some sharp little bangers or whatever. Some long shit, not too much like a bone crusher, but it almost looked like one. You know what I'm saying? But one of them looked real rusty, and the other one looked bone sharp. You know what I'm saying? And these cats is going up there, and one of them, you know what I'm saying, that's supposed to be like almost like a peace treaty, or a dude that can go and talk to anybody, and they used him, and they used him the right way, because exactly what they thought was going to happen happened. These brothers done went up the steps, going different ways, but they're at his door on each side. And this little young brother, he going upstairs, and he holding a bag, and it has food inside the bag. This is how they reel this man in. All crazy work. He holding up the bag, and he tapping on the door. The flap is up or whatever, and he tapping, and then I hear a boom, like Blue must have kicked the door or something. Then he left the flap down. He was like, "What's up?" He was like, "Nah, you can keep." I'm saying, what's that? He was like, "Hold up," and I guess he had blocked the door up or something like that. He's doing something with the door, shimmying the door. Then you hear this click, clack. He opened the door. As soon as he opened the door, he was like, what's that? He reached his arm out. These dudes done grabbed him up. He trying to pull one in, but they grabbing him. They all bum rushed. This dude pulled him out, and he's now on the top floor. And they commenced to what you want to call, like, eating. You know what I'm saying? And just like any other time, when somebody is getting poured out and there's an order being sent by an OG, right? He's somewhere in the midst. And their OG, you know what I'm saying? The GD OG, he was on the big floor looking up, standing there. This nigga was still brushing his teeth. And he looking up. And he was like, man, eat on that, man. Eat, bro. You know what I'm saying? He gonna sit up here and play on your top. Eat, nigga, eat. Yo, these little young dudes, man. It almost came across like a cartoon. If this wasn't real, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't a real situation and somebody actually getting hurt that bad, how he was getting hit with the lock, then somebody hitting him with that rusty thing that's gonna mess him up, going into his skin, boom, hitting him with that rusty thing, hitting him with that sharp thing, another cat hitting him with something else. Like, they boom bapping the living shit out of this big dude, and all he doing is turning around going, like, doing all this yelling, face swinging. He don't got his axe or nothing like that. He's just getting bapped from each direction, and he's like he's trying to get to his cell, but they got him. When they pulled him out, he was like in a little corner. Like if you know the top of the railings, it cut like this. So go like this and go like that. But if he's at this part, it's a corner area right there. They got him over there, like doing this man in. The officers at the gate talking. You know what I'm saying? So it's no help for this man. And I think it was like 2 more Crips. They were on the small yard. They were working out. They don't know what's going on with old boy. And I'm talking about they poured this boy out so bad, man. They poured him out so bad. And the thing that took it overboard is when that young boy got that clean hit with them double lock jammies and rocked him with it. Bang! Like hit him on the side of the head right here, and that put him out. He did one of them Zab Judah, like when Zab Judah was in the boxing ring and he got his top rock, hit him just like that. Boom! He go and fall, big man fall, hit his head on the rail. Boom! He laying there. They one legging that man, dragging him towards the steps, bringing him down the steps. They trying to put him on the door, but now they all grabbing him at the same time because he's a big dude, dragging him across the floor, and he's leaving like a streak of his own Kool-Aid and all that going across the floor, and everybody is standing around looking. That's always the shocker to me. When they seeing business get handled, and I know that's the chain gang way. Like when it pops off and you don't know what's going on and it's none of your business, mind your business. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we always catch things in time. Like I'm always seeing these type of actions happening when you're out of the way, you're not in the situation, then you can get the full view of how things play out, man. You know what I'm saying? And this was all over a game of Georgia skin. You know what I'm saying? This OG Blue not keeping it official and not trying to give up that boombox, that legendary boombox from the chain gang, and got his ass handed to him. You know what I'm saying? They poured him out real good. He was able to, you know what I'm saying, keep his life. They got him to medical and stuff like that. Once they put him on the door, he was just laid out, knocked out there. And once people was coming off the small yard, they was going to step over him, and a couple cats did. Like 5 or 6 people stepped smooth over this man. This is the chain gang. And they looking like, damn, what happened with Blue? Yo, what happened with Blue, folks? What happened with Blue? The chain gang. Stepping over him, what happened with Blue? He's poured out. You know what I'm saying? He's at the door, y'all stepping over him. That's Blue. You know what I'm saying? But that was the time that I saw, like, the GDs move. They move diligently. This gang is known to plan and strategize, and they try to be fair to a certain extent at that time that I know of. But I know it's getting wicked in the chain gang right now, and they're going by different laws. They got to kick up and be more aggressive and more vicious and more heinous when it comes to attacks and situations and violations and rules. And this is why I tell y'all people to please, by all means, yo, find something safe to do outside. Don't do nothing stupid inside of these streets and find yourself in somebody's county jail, prison, or chain gang, because you can go into these prisons with a short bit of time, a long bit of time, and you can either come out straight how you are, you know what I'm saying, and hold it down. You can come out with some of your limbs missing, your faculties not together, you know what I'm saying, strung out on some type of drug, you know what I'm saying, heavy on parole and probation with all this hang time, and might see your ass flying back into the building. Or they might just put wings on you. You know what I'm saying? You find yourself in somebody's general hospital. You know what I'm saying? This your boy Big Miz from the zoo. Please like, share, subscribe to the channel. Please like, share, subscribe to the channel. And y'all go check out my new project I got going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm one half of Man Cave Boulevard. That's Man Cave Boulevard. BLVD. And we're doing reactions and reviews on things all in the fashion world, sneakers, clothing, hats, classical stuff, you know what I'm saying, for all my real sneaker lovers and go-getters out there all around the United States. Follow your boy Big Miz from the Zoo. Let's take this channel and do what we gotta do. Peace, y'all. Peace.